Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now that we know that the matter that we see around us exists in the form of particles, we also have to understand that what are its characteristics. What are the characteristics of matter? So, let us understand today and study about the characteristics of matter. Now, for the characteristics of matter, the first characteristic of matter is that it is made up of very small particles. Now, when we talk about very small particles, the question is how small the particles are. So, the size of the particles are very small. This is the first characteristic. Now, the question is how small are the size of the particles? For that, let us do another activity. Now, let us do another activity to show extremely small particulate nature of matter. What is the method to carry out the activity? We take in the test tube number 1, drop 1 small of crystal of potassium permanganate. Take out the test tube from the test tube rack by placing your thumb on its mouth, stir and the contents vigorously. Now observe the color of the solution formed with the help of a dropper. Take out a few drops of solution from test tube number 1. Now pour 1 drop of the solution in test tube number 2 and stir its content vigorously by placing your thumb on its mouth. And observe the color of the solution. Repeat the procedure for test tube number 3 to test tube number 6 and observe the color of the solution in each of the cases. Now you would see there is variation of colors. You must have noticed that the pink color of the solution is deepest in test tube number 1. However, the color of the solution becomes less and less pink in test tube number 2 to test tube number 5. Till in the last test tube 6, the pink color is hardly visible. Why does this happen? It is because the particles of potassium permanganate decrease gradually from test tube number 1 to test tube number 6. From the above observations, it can be concluded that the particles of matter are very, very small. They are so small that they are not visible to the unaided eye.